And we're back again, guys. I just wanted to loop you into the second part of the Domination event. In the last video, I barely just started and I immediately unlocked this antimatter hero, but I was really looking forward to unlocking this Agatha Lillard because only recently I found him and lined him up on my starting roster. And it's only level 1, and to be fair, guys, I haven't really focused too much on upgrading these players yet because I've got so many new ones all of a sudden. But I'm really looking forward to upgrade Lillard, and I still need to think about where I want to use this card to bring me up to level 2 or to upgrading the 2 Agatha cards to level 2 and do the same with the other Lillard and then upgrade the 2 of them to level 3, if that makes sense. But anyway, guys, I've already dominated a whole map. I'm on my second map here. I'm having a bit of a back and forth with this yellow guy, right? I keep eating into his territories. He keeps eating into my territories back, but it looks like I'm finally getting the best of it. And I'm having a second try or third try on this map now because I want to just get this territory that I've already worked on, and I should be able to do this now. Guys, I've lined up Jerry West as my point guard. I think I'm gonna do a whole video on him one day because he's like probably one of the best point guards that I've ever played with. He's just an overall super agile, super playmaking type of point guard. He's not big on physique, but he's got a good defense, and actually he gets you quite a lot of steals if you do attempt them. But most importantly, he's on the 3-point line. I don't want to say a certainty because in fact he missed his first attempt just a second ago on the opening of this game, but honestly, his accuracy rate is amazing. I'm actually messing around now because I wanted to try it. There you go, there I said it, right? Yeah, he's just that good, right? So even if I only have him at 300,000 power and my point guard now is at 900,000 power, every so often I can just bring him in, and honestly he just fits into the lineup. It doesn't even feel like it's so much weaker in overall power. So yeah, so here is. I had to go back. I wanted to go back to one of my old school point guards, and yeah, I remembered that I've got him. I think he's at 3 stars. And there was a time in this game where, you don't tend to, your roster tends to keep changing, right, quite often. But there are times, look again on 3 points, and he had like a defender on him quite close. This is what I mean, he's so good. But yeah, sometimes you come across, you put together these super rosters and they last you a very, very long time, especially when you're stuck on a particular tier for quite some time, and you end up maybe playing them for a couple of months. And I remember I had this amazing lineup of old school players very West position for a long time. But here it is, guys. I've just let's see if he's enough to get me to dominate them. Sorry, I just got this new territory, and let's see if he's enough to get me to dominate the overall map. Okay, points here. Oh, it looks like I still gotta do some work. But in the meantime, I am surely like. So 3, 6, maybe I have to go for 7. Maybe I have to go for 7. Anyway, let's get this anticipated thing. Let's get this. Let's get one more level. Let's see if it's enough enough for me to get into the map all this time. Because I'm pretty sure that on the previous map, all I needed was five territories. But yeah, we got this massive surplus of cards. Gotta do something about it. At some point, we're gonna do some real cleanup. Because yeah, I'm keeping a lot of my old cards from like, I guess, a collection perspective, but you know, it's getting tougher and tougher to hold on to these players because, sorry, to discard a lot of cards, and especially these days there seem to be a lot of bonus game modes, and actually I'm really looking forward to playing this. Oh, this card, is it gone? No, this. I'm really looking forward to play this again because the last time I played, the first and last time I played it, I got some amazing cards. I got my first over 1 million card, which was a Malachite, and is now in my lineup, and that's also where I got my Agathon Daniel Millard. So yeah, I was really excited about that. Oh, what's going on? I think I've yeah, I made a mistake. I think I've started reset my lineup to my highest power lineup, and that means I haven't got Jerry West. So this is still a topic that I know a lot of people are discussing, also on the official NBA 2K mobile Discord. As you play the game, you just increasingly become under the impression that a lot of different game modes, like that your team performs. I guess I'm struggling to phrase this, but the point I'm trying to make is how much does the individual player's stats count versus his overall power, right? And I know for a fact that when you're playing PvP head-to-head, the overall power of the team and the player doesn't count. I believe that only the stats of the individual player count. But when you're playing certain events, well, when you're playing the tourneys, there I know for a fact that the power of the team does make a difference, right? And that makes sense why that is, right? Because you need to you need to increase your power in order to progress in the tourneys. But I think in a lot of these events, like in the Gauntlet, for example, or the King of the Court, or you know, whatever other game modes there are, which I can't remember now, I get the feeling sometimes that it's just about the players that you have. Like, basically, they're giving you almost the freedom to enjoy the game and the cards that you have as much as possible. And I feel this is something that a lot of players miss out on, because you end up becoming complacent, and oh wow, that was a good finish. You end up becoming complacent and always playing your top power team, which means they inevitably never get to enjoy some of the other cards that you have, right? So you want to bring those Jordan, those Birds, those LeBron, those Kobe's, right? You have them in your roster, maybe, but in a lot of occasions you will find that it's still enough to dominate this map. Really annoying. You will find that in a lot of occasions you are your starting lineup, unless you're paying to play, which means that you're buying packs, right, with money that from credits that you purchase rather than from credits that you win, or both. Then you're gonna steadily you're gonna slowly but steadily grow your team, and that means that in most occasions you're not gonna have in your most powerful lineup, you know, the sort of players that you potentially like the most in the real world, right? So obviously, you know, you would want to have like your top power Jordan, and you would want to have like, you know, your top power Shaq, and you know, all these classic players. But the reality is that you know, you're gonna have to play really hard in order to find these cool cards. But you might have a variety, a whole set of Jordans or LeBron in your card collection at a much lower power level that you will never unleash on a game because you think that they're just not good enough, right, to make it. But this is what I'm saying, when you're playing on a head-to-head, the PvP, as whatever you want to call it, then no longer matters. It just depends. What matters are the individual stats of your Jordan. So if he's got like 5 out of 7 in 3 points, then he's a 5 out of 7 in 3 points. You get my drift, right? But yeah, this is a topic that still needs to be tackled more in detail. And I think if you go on the Discord, on the official NBA 2K Discord, then you'll find some people chat about that occasionally. But I would love to hear, and I'm sure there is actually somewhere online, a place, a blog where the developers have addressed this topic, I guess in the instruction book of this game. And if so, I look forward to hopefully make more sense of it. But anyway, guys, we're coming to the end of, I think it's the third game that we played during this video. I just wanted to dominate this map, but it seems like I need a lot of territories. Okay, now I'm on 7 after this one. If that is enough, then it's quite annoying. It's really long.
I only got one question.
I mean, it feels like a joke that at least I'm making low points. Oh, there we are. Okay, 2,500. Oh, I forgot to put I could have won some more points there. I left some points on the table, but yeah. Oh, what is this? Okay. Oh wow, that's not bad. Oh, you know what I hope I get? I hope I get a James Harden, because he was in the last Gauntlet event, which I didn't get to play, and it was the very first reward. It would have been really easy to win it, and I did it just because I was not playing during the time. But okay, let's see what's coming with this. I expect it to be a decent card. I got the absolute minimum that I could have got. It's so typical, isn't it, of these? Anyway, at this rate, I'm hopefully going to be able to get to the end of this, and then I can really do some damage on my starting lineup, because he's featuring. And yeah, I don't have a lot of Malachite cards. I've only recently locked that, so it'll take a bit of time, but I can just upgrade in terms to bring into 2 stars. But in the meantime, I can definitely bring into 2 stars. I'm gonna bring into 3 stars because I'm gonna use each one of them. I'm gonna use some of my Agate cards. Yeah, some of my level 1 Agate cards to. Sorry, some of my 1-star Agate cards to upgrade these 2 individually, and then I'm gonna do a double upgrade. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and if you're yet to subscribe, please press on that red subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.